Hello there folks, and how is it going? And welcome back to another video, and welcome to 2025. Who'd have thought it? It's so futuristic. I remember Demolition Man being futuristic at the beginning of that movie. It was like 1995 and it felt like ooh. So anyways, here we go. I am doing another year in review because it's actually been quite an exciting year. But first and foremost, I absolutely need to thank every single last one of you who are watching this video and who have been following along with all of the adventures that we have undertaken this year, and of course since this whole journey began. So thank you to everybody, and welcome to all the new subscribers as well. Welcome. Many fun things ahead. I have my notes here. Hold on. So there's been lots of changes this year. Lots and lots of changes this year. And lots of travel this year, which is also a super bonus. So if you have been following along for the last few years, you have known that me and Orla lived in Portugal for the last while and have since moved out of Portugal. We are now currently back here in Ireland, as I'm sure you could have probably guessed from all the Irish videos that have been coming out. So it's been a real pleasure to make these videos here in Ireland. I have always maintained over the last many years of taking photographs around Ireland and just in general, just you'd be too nervous about making YouTube videos back when, I was like, nobody wants to watch me make YouTube videos. But here we are nonetheless making YouTube videos, and it's been a real treat bringing everybody along the adventure around here in Ireland. Obviously then at the beginning of the year in April, Brendan and I did a workshop in Patagonia. Who would have thunk it? That is like one of the meccas for landscape photography, and wow. It did not disappoint. What an absolutely incredible adventure that one was. And like I say, then we moved back to Ireland at around September, which was my birthday. And then in October, again, got to visit the magical land of Namibia, and wow, did we see some sights there as well. What an absolutely, truly wonderful adventure that one was. So I am going to spare you the ASMR Photography Lab this day, and I will just put up a selection of my favorite pictures that I took from this year. I think there's only really about 10, and maybe we'll kick off with a bit of smooth jazz, Christmas smooth jazz, and let's have a slideshow of some pictures now, and then we'll hop back on and see where we are there. So, welcome back. I really hope you enjoyed those photographs. I certainly enjoyed taking them. One of the beautiful things about making these YouTube videos while out in the field is that I don't necessarily feel like I need to kind of add any extra context to the images that you would have seen, because between making the videos and then the words that I type on Instagram and things like that when I post them, I felt like my classic ASMR Photography Lab can take a rest for today. But really, again, thank you so much to everybody who's been following along. It's a real treat, and I love the idea that I have begun this kind of black and white kind of conversion adventure as well throughout the year. and I'm hoping that my ability to do that has gotten somewhat better as well. Gonna try and lean into a bit more kind of like abstracty fine art kind of stuff maybe throughout the course of 2025 is one of my kind of goals to achieve in photography as well. Constantly learning, that's the name of the game. So now you're probably all sitting there thinking, what day is this? It's Wednesday. So another change that we are going to introduce to this channel is that I am going to upload these videos on a Wednesday from now on, just to see if that helps anyway at all. Sunday, for me, Sunday has always been a day where I sit down and watch photography YouTube, and I kind of want to do that again. I have found over the last while that I have been drawn away from watching other people's content, which I thoroughly enjoy, because I'm so focused on, you know, getting my video done and posted and all this, that way and the other. So I kind of want to get my Sundays back and enjoy everybody else's wonderful, wonderful videos. So I am going to start posting these on Wednesday, which in turn then will coincide with the newsletter that I post. So, you know, you can find the info about that down below. So I kind of want to start kind of meshing those together in an effort to kind of broaden the horizons of the channel, if you will. So that's another lovely change that you have to look forward to. So hopefully Thomas Heaton doesn't steal all my thunder on Wednesday, and you might still be in the humor to watch another video after his. So another update that we have to look forward to is our van, Per Polly 2. She has been stuck in the mechanics now for a couple of weeks. Granted, with Christmas and everything that's happening, we were expecting things to be a bit slow burning when it came to the van, and that's okay. We want the mechanic. He's a good mechanic. We've known him for years. We kind of want him to really dig as deep as he can into the van, just to give us the best diagnosis of any problems that we could possibly find there. So that's exactly what he is doing. The idea is that when the van is back up and running, hopefully in the next couple of weeks at least, that the adventure on the west can begin again. We are really looking forward to getting out camping, even though it's going to be January and probably freezing. We are really looking forward to heading west and visiting that wild Atlantic way again and again and again. So look forward to that for sure. Our van needs to be back in Portugal by the end of February, March or so. And so our aim of the game is to do some camping in Ireland, get the boat back across, hop into Portugal for a bit and say hello and obrigado, and then begin a nice road trip that we are currently in the process of planning. So lots and lots of adventures to come out of our little van, and our fingers and toes are crossed that she can pull us where we need to go. So awesome fun. It would be also quite remiss of me not to mention any personal goals. I know I mentioned that last year as well. And again, if you follow along on any of my social media, you know that I've been quite active in relation to my own personal growth and development in terms of fitness and health. I also have some pretty some people would say ridiculous goals to set for myself for 2025, and I certainly do look forward to training for those, and by all means you're most welcome to follow along for that adventure too. So anyway folks, I really hope that you stick around for more of the wonderful adventures we have planned, and again, thank you all so much for your continued support, the wonderful comments you leave, and the interactions that we do have across the very various mediums that we find ourselves connecting on. I really do appreciate it. And of course, if you are any way inclined to join me on any of my workshops that I have planned, you can find all of the details down below in the description. And you're most welcome to get in touch and chat about that if you feel like you would like to explore some landscapes with me. But for now, I am going to stop this mad ramble, and I will leave you to your new year. I hope you're not too hungover, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, folks. Take it easy, everybody. Cheers.